Okay, this is part 2 of the KLX230 ride and overview, and just my thoughts basically. We have some like seasonal use highway, like truck trails the state calls them. It's about a little 2-mile loop probably through here, and it has all kinds of surfaces, as you can see right here, from gravel to to nice fine gravel road, to large cobbles, to just like swampy dirt. So a little bit of everything in this loop. So we're gonna go ahead and take the little KLX 230 down through this loop, and I'll give you my thoughts. So right off the bat, you kind of feel this stuff. You can probably hear it in my voice. You kind of feel this stuff a little bit more than you would like a larger DRZ 400 or the DR 650. Kind of feel the ground a little bit more, just because the tires are a little bit smaller, and the bigger bikes will just kind of tractor over things where you just kind of feel a little bit more with the smaller bikes. And I'm not going to go ripping through here. This is a campground as well, camping area, and there might be people camping, and you just want to be courteous in these areas. So again, being able to with just a little bit of input into the handlebars, just being able to switch lines, of travel real fast, where like with the larger bikes, you got to be looking up ahead, and you got to kind of plan your lines, ahead of time, where this thing, you can just a little bit of input and boom, you can just change them instantly. So maneuverable. Again, right into a little camping area like this, and you can just swing it right around like no problem. So maneuverable. Okay, some bigger cobble stuff. This is a little bit looser. Looks like maybe they just put this down within the last year. Super easy, get up off the pegs, and here's another little tight area here. So again, you can just pick your lines. So easy with this thing. Yeah, this type of riding is really a breeze with this bike. Back onto this loose stuff. Little washboard here. Morning. And we'll just come down here on the grass a little bit and see what it feels like. This used to be an actual road, and it looks like they kind of wanted to cut it off to vehicle traffic, but I don't think I'll get in too much trouble coming down. It's a little bit mucky down here, but again, you can just pick your lines instantly with this bike. So, you know, even at low RPM, this thing will tractor right up. I mean, that was a pretty good grade. I just came up and it just tractored right up. I didn't have to mess around, which is really nice. You know, if you don't guess your speed on a grade or a hill, and you kind of don't hit it perfect, you know, it's kind of nice to know that you do get a little bit of that kind of tractor effect, you know. Even with this stuff, it just feels solid on here. I can definitely see why the other day my son didn't have any problem on some other truck trails several miles away that we rode on. I can see why it was a breeze for him, because this really is nice. Great little motorcycle for this stuff. There were some areas where I could tell he wanted to go faster, you know, and I kind of held him back a little bit and tried to sort of, you know, set the pace, but this just wants to go on this stuff. Handlebar height seems really nice. It's just maybe a little low for standing, you know, a long time, but there are risers on it. It is up there nice. It's not uncomfortable to get right up in the standing position. Okay, so in summary, you can't beat this for as far as a beginner bike. This is an A+. This is great. You know, someone will be able to go from zero motorcycle experience to gaining confidence real fast, and that's the most important thing. If somebody is scared of a bike, guess what? That person, you've just lost that person to motorcycling. They're just not going to they're not going to continue with it. I mean, if you're scared of something, you know. So you want to introduce a loved one or something to riding in this great sport, getting outside and doing things. This is definitely the bike to do it. And then sure, you know, a year or two later, if they just want something more, you know, they find themselves doing more open road and they want a little more power, you can always trade up, you know, and or get another bike. But you know, if you were going to trade one of these in, I mean, a year later or something for a larger bike, not that you would want to, but if you did, you wouldn't lose much money. And you can't put a price on the learning, you know, the learning and training and all the confidence you're gaining, being able to focus on some of the fundamentals and really just enjoying yourself. So that pretty much wraps it up. That's my thoughts. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon.